starting to play much better, leads this second leading scorer on this Knicks team. It's going to be a fun matchup between those two guys.
First of our doubleheader. We're off and running tonight. Ed Malloy.
Randall and Brunson. Barrett, you mentioned the left hand because it's a little awkward, you know, because you're used to guarding right-hand play.
So much for the New York Knicks since coming here, a 4-year deal coming from the Dallas Mavericks. Barrett fires a three. That one's down. Really struggling on the road and against the East. Their first win against an Eastern Conference opponent on the road. Grimes will let it fly. Got that. Both of these teams played Sunday. The Knicks had a comeback win against Indiana. Gritty win for New York. They were down 6 under 2 minutes to go. And
very efficient as a center in terms of distributing the basketball.
Barrett gets shut off. Randall left open again. He'll shoot another one, and that one's true. They really are a reflection of their head coach, Tom Thibodeau, and he's in a good mood. As much as Tom Thibodeau could be in a good mood because he likes the way they're playing right now is 3 points, and I think that is kind of what Jared's point is about where the Warriors need to go and should be going without Stephen Curry. For Jordan Poole, big numbers on average with Curry out of the lineup. Over 30-point game. Knicks with the lead in the ball. Approaching the 5-minute mark of this first quarter. Grimes lets it fly, and right now Thompson guarding Brunson. 7 to shoot. Brunson, little spin, gets to that left hand. Man, he is away as he goes to the hole, and Randall into the hands of Thompson.
Got numbers.
Poole all the way, lays it in. Manuel quickly just onto the floor, comes away with a loose ball. Sharing it well, and quickly make a denied by Wiseman, protecting the rim.
And isn't that what Steve Kerr told us, where Wiseman was really
get a burst going here? They're within 4.
How about the presence of mind there by Poole? Was almost going out of bounds and recognized Kuminga.
Sunday had a key 3, had a steal, did all of that. Down 6 under 2 minutes, and with 5 fouls is Ty Jerome
into that first quarter. Now tell me the different type of mentorship now that you're going to kind of be on the shelf here for about a month. What was that conversation about? What a pass there.
An injury like this to the shoulder, and so it's kind of a wait and see approach. I'm still in the early healing process, so I'm nowhere near even like picking up a basketball yet. But offense, we're a fast, athletic team that can shoot and space the floor, but all these guys have, just getting great reps right now that hopefully help us.
What a beautiful spin move there. It hasn't been the same type of effort, especially defensively.
Again, because that fuels our offense. We fouled too much early in the season, so that slowed the game down, gave the team free points. And, I think I was locked in for the first, 4 or 5 holes before we took the court. And obviously I checked in afterwards. Knocked that down. Good shot.
He did. Good. Gets some room and can't finish it. Tell you what, Jericho Sims making an impact here in the second quarter is quickly. Started by quickly. Jerome working with Lamb here. Tough shot. And Jerome sticks it. Adding Brunson to the mix. All the pieces kind of fit right now, and that shortened rotation has really paid off. They haven't lost sight. 14 overall, played in 35 minutes. That was Poole's 43-point game. Knicks on a little burst here, and they push it. Derrick Rose, and that is the next part of that piece is Brunson. Let's bring in Jared here. Jared, the one guy that I was interested to talk about was Derrick Rose tonight. He and
kind of a mentor. You remember as Brunson was playing in Chicago area high schools and becoming one of the all-time greats there, Derrick Rose was winning him.
Rose. Yeah, Rick was an assistant with Tom Thibodeau in Chicago. Jalen, a high school player, and he said he really gravitated well as Draymond off time getting loose. Just 2 for 7, 0 for 4 from beyond the line. Thompson for 3. There's his consecutive threes in 3 consecutive Warriors possessions.
He was channeling his inner Curry, right? Knocks down all 3. You get possession and then knock down another 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
6-point trip,
6-point trip right there.
So the lead's 11th in quarter.
Yes.
Warriors high turnover rate, high assist team. Well, here's R.J. Barrett. No, the 5-point shooting team, but as Jared mentioned, when you're open, those go down at a lot easier pace. 11 made threes in that first half as Barrett slices. Made 3. 1 out of 5 from beyond the arc. Brunson patient, nice find. Randall hangs and finishes with the ball. Poole leads the Warriors with 20. And Thompson.
Well, there's the case in point. Going too quick.
And Barrett going quick. Coming from their starting 5. Randall's got 5. Brunson with 5. Barrett has 4. Green on a rim run. Lays it in with it. R.J. Barrett. These are 3 players here.
Oh,
Barrett,
what a
Randall
move.
as Jordan Poole.
2 days ago.
Wiseman back on the floor. He checks Robinson. And now gets on Barrett. Barrett scores.
Burn, right? Because if you look long term, they're going to need Wiseman to play 15 to 25 minutes a night. Things that they tried to work on when he was sent down to the G League.
Send it over to Jared Greenberg.
Well, yeah, it's not common.
Produce right now, it takes time. It takes time.
Should get some minutes tonight.
That was the State Farm audio assist, and Steve Kerr imploring his team to continue to stay in it. But then again,
third quarter, Kuminga, and now Mooney. Ball's moving well. Extra pass, and Wiseman 1 to shoot. Brunson gets it off in time. No good. Underneath, Robinson fighting for it. Robinson comes away. Got overlooked in the draft and has just continued to develop his game to the point where he's. Randall coming off 25 against the Pacers. Had a double-double there with 25 quickly probing. And now we'll get it organized. Knicks have been consistent with their scoring tonight as quickly.
we had our battles. I respect that man so much, but I had flashbacks, BA. I was having flashbacks.
Deuce McBride.
Well,
that could be a fun one right there. Moody passed up a 3 with 3 to shoot. Able to knock down. Underestimated how high he could get up. Moody for 3. Cash.
Hold up. Here comes Jokic of the East.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Let's. Okay. He's settled in now. The high look, he'll let it fly. And he's got it in the showcase, and I was really entertained by that.
Do you think those rules could adapt?
There he is.
Wait a minute.
Mark. Mihailuk gives it up. Here's Arcidiacono. And Arcidiacono gives it up. Deuce McBride. Okay.
30 Eastern, and then all next week after Christmas, crunch time on the NBA app.
Those are all the things Jared would have written.